What's up, guys? Out here, welcome back to another video on the channel. And today, bringing you a video on Madden 24, but the actual topic of the video is what should the Bears do at quarterback this year? I'm gonna give you my thoughts, what I want to happen, what I think should happen, or what I think will happen. And yeah, just some of the trades and mock drafts and stuff like that I've seen flown around, and just discuss those for a minute. So yeah, let's get right into it. In the background, you're going to be seeing just me opens up packs as I talk and stuff like that. So probably open about 10 Max Pro Fantasy packs or whatever there are. So yeah, if you guys enjoy, please leave a comment down below what you guys think the Bears should do. Are you on the Caleb side? Are you on the Justin Fields side? Are you whatever side you're on? Let me know down below. Keep it civil. I know both sides are going at each other's throats on social media, but you know, keep it tame in the comments. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so let's get into it. So I am, if you follow me on Twitter or anything, or X, it's just my name. I'm Outy. If you want to follow me on there, I talk about a bunch of Bear stuff. Baseball season's coming up. Talk about the Marlins. As you can see, I'm a Marlins fan. Just everything in general, sports. But yeah, mainly Bears. But if you see on there, I am a Justin Fields, I guess, believer, whatever you want to say. I think, and what I want to happen is I want the Bears to stick with Justin Fields. I think there's a lot more holes in the team that need to be filled. And I think Justin is good enough, if we were to fill those holes or, get as much help as possible, that he'll do even better, and improve even more this next year. I'm not too worried about his contract. I think he has this year, and then we can. I think we can pick him up one more year. So I think he has like two that he wouldn't be paid too much more. Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna be too bad for us. I think we have the cap space to be all right with Fields in the next 2 years. So this is what I want to happen. I would love to trade back to 2 or 3 with the Commanders or the, I believe it's the Patriots, and trade back for the haul. That's been a thing on Twitter. They're hashtag the haul for the Caleb Williams, right, to move up to get him. We trade back to 2 or 3. I think we draft Marvin Harrison Jr. And then, in that trade, hopefully we get, Commanders maybe like Payne, the defensive tackle. Patriots might get a defensive tackle as well, defensive end from them. Just a player that's really good, that will fill a hole of need that we need. And then, of course, their first round pick, probably a pick next year. Our first round next year, and probably a couple seconds. They want a third or a fourth there. I don't know. They say it would be a generational haul, basically, if a team were to move up. So I think that's still not out of the realm. Right now, I think taking Caleb Wilson's probably at like a 70-75% that we are. 25-30% that we keep Justin, but you never know. No one knows. The last couple weeks and this whole offseason has just been crazy with the different. Justin's gone, or actually, wait, Justin might be here. All this other stuff back and forth, but that's what I want. I want us to get Marvin Harrison Jr., get some picks, and a player or two maybe in that trade to fill in for us. And then move forward with Justin. I think he's good enough. I do think he's improved every year since he's been in the league. I know this is his third year, but he's really only played about 2.5 games wise. And then he's always had somebody different at play calling and all this other stuff. Like Luke Getsy was horrible last year. I don't know. He's really been dealt a really bad hand. But if we were to go with that, I'll get into the expectations for Justin Fields. I think if we do a haul, trade back, get Marvin Harris Jr., get a couple guys in free agency, draft a couple guys, all that stuff. I think the expectation has to be we have to make the playoffs. Like, there's nothing about it. We have to make the playoffs with Justin Fields. And I would go out and say we have to win a playoff game. I think not only do we have to make the playoffs, we have to win at least that first game that we're there. Stats wise, I would love Fields. It would be cool. Yes, I would love to have a 4,000-yard passer. I would love to have that. As a Bears fan, we never had that. So, yes, that would be awesome to have. However, 3,500 yards passing, a good touchdown to pick ratio. Of course, limit the fumbles. I know everyone always brings it up, but limit the fumbles to only a couple, and we would be all right. Limit the picks, and then 500, 600, 700 yards plus rushing with a couple of rushing touchdowns. I think that's a really solid season. I mean, look at Lamar's MVP season this year. I think he had 3,500 passing, 800 or 900, 700 yards rushing, right? Decent touchdowns to interception/turnover ratio, and he won MVP this year. So I think Justin does that. We make the playoffs and we win. I think he's our guy, right? I think that just solidifies him into being our guy. And we just keep moving forward with them. I think if we don't make the playoffs, or if we do make the playoffs and we don't win that game, right? That one's a kind of a toss-up because, if he does, if Fields were to pass for 4,000 yards, or that stat line I'm expecting of 3,500, good touchdowns to turnover ratio, all that stuff, and say we lose in the first, that first game in the playoffs. I still think it would be a topic of conversation, as long as the stats are there as well. If the stats aren't there and we do make the playoffs and we lose, I think it is time to move on. As sad as it for me to say that, I think it would be time. If we don't make the playoffs, again, I think it would just be time to move on from Fields as well. Hard for me to say, but that's just how I feel about it. But same were to go if we were to draft Caleb. I have high expectations as well. So does every single person. Every person that wants to draft Caleb, it seems like he's the next coming of Jesus Christ. So, I expect a lot. I think even with Caleb, a rookie, he's going to be walking into a way better situations that Fields walked into, and anything, just in general, right? Because we're going to keep building the team up. Even if we do draft him first, we still have the 9th pick. There's talks of us even moving up, which I'll talk about that after this, kind of a wild one. But the 9th pick, we could trade that back to get more picks. All this stuff, free agency. He would be walking into a way better situation. We actually finally have a decent offensive coordinator. Second years with Eberflus, with that defense turning it up towards the second half of the season. He would just be walking into a way better situation that Fields has ever had. So I think the expectation for him is still high. Now, for Caleb, I would say the expectation is you have to make the playoffs. Again, I would like the stat line of 3,500 yards plus passing. Again, high touchdown to turnover ratio. Same with Fields. I have the same expectation. But I also think we have to make the playoffs with Caleb. Just from hearing how good he is, I've watched some tape, and just the expectation that a lot of Bears fans have for him, I think that's got to be it. I don't think he has to win a playoff game, because if we draft him this year, he's gonna be here the year after that, and the year probably after that, right? We're gonna, no matter what, even if he goes out and has a stinker, I think we keep him for at least another year after that. So it's not like his job would be in jeopardy if we didn't win a playoff game. I just think making the playoffs is a really good goal for him if we were to draft Caleb Williams. And like I said, over that 3,500 yards, good touchdown to turnover ratio, and all that fun stuff. So, I want Justin Fields. It's going to be hard. Like I said, I think, we are leaning towards more of not keeping him. That's just what it seems like. But and I've kind of come to terms with that. But there's still a chance we keep him out there. I just would love to give him, to see him excel with the team that we have around him. I think the locker room loves him. All the guys have been coming out and showing support for him. And yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. A couple of the trades and mock drafts I've seen on social media have been pretty funny. There's one wild one I saw a couple of days ago was us drafting Caleb Williams, and then trading our number 9 and some other picks to move up to number 3 with the Patriots, and also getting Marvin Harris Jr. Dude, if that happened, I wouldn't be upset. I think that would be pretty cool. To getting both as well. If we are going to move on from Fields, yeah, that would be a pretty cool thing to do. But I highly doubt that. That's probably a really low chance. What was the other one? Oh, there's this people saying trying to get Fields for a first round or second round. I think we could get a back end first round. Like a 25th. Somewhere around there, first rounder for him. If not, a really early second. Justin Fields could go for, and turn that into more picks for the team and everything. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was looking at to talk about. I don't know, but let me know down below what you want the Bears to do and what you think the Bears will do. Kind of like me, like I said, I want Fields. I want to trade for the Hall. Build around him. I think the kids got it, all that stuff. But at the same time, I do think they are leaning towards Caleb, but we'll see. Yeah, so let me know down below what your thought is and what the Bears should do. Yeah, I'm out, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace.